Date in the last 4 or 5 questions, and then you guys can swoop in right after.
I got a card.
Okay. Awesome.
First question, you had a lot of one-handed finishes out there. On a scale of 1 to 10, just how are you feeling about your swing overall?
I'm feeling better about my swing than I have at other times of my career. I think I'm so close to swinging it as good as I've ever swung the golf club. But I've got a little more speed than I had, and I don't know how to control it a whole lot. So I come out of it with my body. I just need to get stronger. I keep on getting injured and having to stop working out. So I just started getting weights back in. So hopefully I can really push myself. Well, not too hard to get injured, but push myself to actually get stronger so I can handle what I'm doing with my swing. But I like it. It's just not clicking like I'm used to, but it's still almost better than I've ever been.
What do you think that it says about your character that you were able to battle through the swing, battle through the injuries, and still come out here and win?
I'd say Sass was probably my most proud, but this one, knowing that I was feeling good coming back and getting it done, right when I got healthy, it just shows. I thought I was going to be done for the year with my shoulder, and next thing you know, I'm starting to strengthen it within 3 weeks, and only missed 4 weeks. So that kind of blessing, all of a sudden, you're just really happy to be playing golf and not on the sidelines for the rest of the year, and it puts things in perspective. And I really enjoy being out here. I love competing with the guys, and man, it's just nice to get back in the hunt.
What is you can still win, I would say, without your A game, as you kind of described it. What does that mean to you? Like, how much confidence does that give you going down the stretch?
Yeah. I mean, as long as you can putt. I had my A game with my putter, and that's really key. I mean, I'm a very straight driver, even if I'm not hitting it as solid or as far as I have been. My irons might not have been moving the exact way that I wanted them to, but they were still, distance-wise, pretty good. So I was getting on the greens, but then the putter took over from there. It was, other than 1 3-putt yesterday, I really putted great this week.
And then last one for me, just you dealt with the injuries, with the arthritic condition. How do you feel body-wise, 1 to 10?
I'll let you know in the morning, but no, I feel really good. Today's good. I'm not going to lift that trophy above my shoulders. I know my limitations. There's a lot of them, unfortunately, but hey, I know how to play this game and get around, and that's what I'm doing, and it's kind of taking some of the pressure off me. So I'm going to try and go in, the rest of the year without expectations that sometimes a win can bring with, and just really enjoy the game and enjoy the process.
Yep. What'd you find at the bottom of the wine glass today?
Oh, I found a phone call from my wife, and she told me what I was doing wrong. So that was a big positive piece of it. She told me I wasn't in posture at my setup, and I can't stay in posture if I'm not in posture to start. So I really got in there a lot, and every single bad shot that I hit, I knew I was out of it. So instead of working on the mechanics, to be able to key on something that simple, that was a big help to me.
Take us through 17. I mean, that was obviously a huge hole for you, and the approach was great, and the putt was great.
Yeah, I hadn't hit great drives on that hole, and I just wanted to really swing away and be confident. And I hit a really good drive on that hole. And then I kind of overpowered a 9-iron a little bit longer than I'm used to hitting it. And for some reason, I felt like I knew that line of that putt. And I think for missing the one, I think on the first day so poorly, I kind of understood the green a little bit more, and it didn't hurt having Angel in front of me from the other side give me a little bit of a look too. But I felt good going into that putt. I really did.
obviously a little bit nicer coming into 18 after you do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I told Ernie walking down, I was going to try and talk you into going first to see if I really needed to go for it. I mean, I could have easily reached, but all I saw in my head were kind of mistakes. Yet all I could see was how I could lose the tournament with a 2-shot lead instead of, really commanding that shot. But there was no reason to take it on. I knew it was going to be a really tough shot for him. He had a little drain right there, and he was downhill, side hill. So having to turn that one over into this pin, I knew was going to be a real tough ask. So I went ahead and went wedge. I mean, my caddy and I said, we just have to do what we have to do. And if he makes eagle, I have to make that putt to win anyway. So I'm glad it was only a 2-putt. That was good.
How far was that putt?
Mine?
Yeah.
18, 20 feet. Yeah.
Hard to tell from the angle.
Yeah.
The birdie on 15 also put you in the lead. What was that?
Yeah, well, he stuffed one in there below the hole, which I'm sure not many guys were below the hole to that pin. I knew I had to hit a good shot to match him. And I was pin high, but mine broke about a foot from 8 feet or something like that. So it was tough, but it was made easier when he didn't make his. So I just wanted to bury that one. I did not want to come in here tied. So I told my caddy, walking off of my, the 14th hole, where I had 4-iron in, and those guys had wedges in, that I do not want to leave this to the last hole. Let's get a couple of the last 3. And lo and behold, I got a couple of them. So that was great.
Any general thoughts on the tournament? What do you like about this tournament, about the course?
I came here all the time during the regular PGA Tour. Little downtown Duluth wasn't what it is now. I love Nuna. I love the Falling Rabbit. We stay right there, walk to all these spots. I ate at Local this week. I got the Sweet Octopus. I mean, I'm naming off food. That's what's near and dear to my heart. I just love that little area. It's so cool. Walking up and down, watching the kids play in the fountain. I mean, it is really a fun place to be. And usually that translates into my golf when I can have fun off the golf course. But to be able to come to Sugarloaf for so many years and see how this place has not really changed around us at all. And I play it so differently than I used to play it. I'm definitely a lot smarter, but I'm still not smart. But man, I was a dumb kid.
That's funny.
All good, guys?
I'm good.
Beautiful. Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
your week.